Hey guys, welcome to PlaybookFX. In this video, we'll be discussing inducement. Before we proceed, please like the video, share your comments in the comment section, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and turn on notification bell so when I release new video like this, you will be the first to be notified. Without saying too much, let's get started into the video. Inducement may be the reason why you are using trade. In this video, I'll be explaining how you can identify inducement on the chart and how you can avoid falling into traps. Inducement, as the name implies, is like to persuade somebody to do something or to trick someone to do something. Let's say, for instance, we have something like this. We have higher highs swept liquidity, broke structure. We have another level like this, price swept liquidity, broke structure. Sweep of liquidity here, price broke structure to the upside. Another sweep of liquidity and price broke structure to the upside. If I supply and demand trader, you'll be expecting price to come back to maybe you have a zone here at this extreme and you're expecting price to come back to this zone. So above that zone, let's say we have something like this, above this zone like this, we have something like this, we have something like this. In this kind of scenario, we have one internal liquidity, second internal liquidity, third internal liquidity, fourth internal liquidity. The moment price takes out this first internal liquidity, we have a range from here to here. If you have not watched the video I released on range, I would advise you to go and watch the video so you can understand how to identify your range. So the moment price takes out this low, we have the range from this level to this level. After we confirm our range, since this is an option and we don't want to trade against the trend, we want to look for buy inside this level. Now we have like 3 points of interest. First point of interest, second point of interest, third point of interest. So which one are we buying from? First, I'm not buying from here because as I've explained in my previous video, I explained that price is always seeking liquidity. A price is always seek from internal liquidity to external liquidity. Inside this discount level now, this is the first internal liquidity that price is coming from. This zone will be an inducement or will be a trap to persuade people to enter a buy setup from here and open to take profits from here. This is an obvious area that will be manipulated. Most of the time when you take trade from here, price will just run your stop loss, then still continue pushing to the upside. This area will not be a good idea to be looking for a buy setup from, because this will be an inducement into this level here. Now, this level will be cancelled from our POI selection. This will now be our next zone that we'll be expecting to see the action from. Maybe price will come to this level here and give us some kind of change of character so that we can continue buying to the upside, or price may as well take this as an inducement for price to now come inside here. Areas that price always target as inducement or liquidity are ranging candles, equal highs or lows, unprotected levels close to your valid POI. So if you have a zone that does not sweep liquidity and it is close to a level that swept liquidity and breach structure, there is high probability that price is going to take that level that don't sweep liquidity and breach structure as an inducement to mitigate the protected zone and either buy or sell. If you are picking a point of interest to buy from or to sell from, be it flip zone, breaker block or whatsoever, you want to see an obvious area that price can manipulate before pushing to the upside. You want to see an inducement close to your POI for price to manipulate before pushing to the upside. If there is no inducement close to your POI, probably price is going to manipulate your POI then push to the upside. So I'm going to show you some example on the chart. The same thing is applicable to various scenario. You want an obvious area where you think people will be selling from and use that as an inducement. Make sure it is close to your point of interest. If there is no inducement close to your POI, I will advise you to consider your POI as an inducement into somewhere above your initial POI. So let me show you some example on the chart. This is good. We have a sweep of liquidity here and a break of structure. Now we have a protected low here. The moment price takes out this low here, we have a range from here to here. Now we'll be expecting price to retrace back down to take out internal liquidity or continue pushing to the upside. Now if I zoom in to what price came for here, price came to this zone here and took out this inducement. Look at this hammer candle like this. Look at this hammer candle. SMC trader will be taking position from here, and if you look at it closely, here you see the price came to this level. There was a little bit of reaction for price to get out and then start buying. This is an example of an inducement, a very clean example of an inducement here. It's very close to this POI here. This is another example on 15 minutes. Gold is obviously bullish. Ideally, we'll be looking for buy continuation. Price came to this area here to mitigate here. After price took out this internal liquidity, if you look closely, you'll see we had a mitigation here, and after price mitigated here, price pushed to the upside, it broke structure, the price retraces back down. So to create like an equal low here, price came back down, mitigate that level, then push to the upside. This is another clear example of an inducement. Price came, manipulated those that were buying from this zone here. They're still moving in their direction after kicking them out. If you look at what gold did here again, although this is news, but there's some kind of flip zone here with this flip zone before it filled, and close to it there is this level of inducement here. So price came for this inducement, then pushed to the upside. For flip zone trader, there is this other block here. This was the reaction. Let's see if we can get some example on USD as well. And for those that trade breaker block, there is this breaker block here. If you go to like 1 hour, you see this block here. It aligns with this fair value gap. If you are trading breaker block, this is the perfect entry for you. You go to lower time frame, go to like 30 minutes, you see the price manipulated this high, then price manipulated this high again as inducement before properly mitigating here, and price is now pushing to the downside. Now another example is here again. If we trade breaker block that has fair value gap, this is another perfect entry here. These are liquidity inducements that price printed below this POI. This kind of setup is an A+ setup. It has an inducement. There is fair value gap above it for price to come into, and it's aligned with this breaker block here. This is another A+ setup. If you look at what happened here again, you see that when price push to downside, price in the near liquidity for this POI. Inducement will be very close to a POI like this. So go to your chart and study all this pattern. Mark out your structure and look for that POI that you love to buy from and see if it has inducement or not. Like if you look at here again, we have this sweep of liquidity, break of structure. This is an inducement. Price came, took out that inducement, then bought from here. Even though the move did not last too long like that, price actually respected this point. But it has an inducement, and if you zoom in very well, you see fair value gap there. So that will be all on this episode. If you like this content and you like to see more, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave your question in the comment section. I'll be there to answer. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on notifications so when I release the next video like this, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you and have a good day.